2008 vintage of crabapple, 100% South Dakota crab apples. This is one of my favorite wines. It has the nose of springtime with a fall finish, so I just love it. It's 100% stainless steel fermentation, fermented cold to keep the nose in the bouquet, and finished between off-dry and semi-sweet. So what do you think? It was just recently bottled. A nice crisp fall finish.
That is yummy. Nose of spring. It seems like there's something in it, I think.
Everybody kind of gets a little bit different nose.
It's great.
It smells fresh and crisp and
Tastes fresh.
tastes fresh and
Tastes like biting into an apple.
Exactly. It really, this year's vintage has a more pronounced apple nose to it, and I believe that that's, that was a combination of cooler fermentation. We also waited for the apples this past year to ripen on the tree and receive that first frost, and that concentrated the apple more, and that came out in the wine a lot more pronounced this year. So very exciting.
You like it?
5 or 6 months is going to be at its peak. And not its peak, but it's going to be fabulous. It's going to develop in the bottle, and it's just going to be amazing. So January, February, March, pull this bottle out of your cellar, and you're going to just be like, wow, springtime. It's going to be amazing.
Perfect. I think it's wonderful.
Perfect. The next wine that we're sampling today is our Wild Plum Fusion. It is a fusion of South Dakota wild plums and West Coast Riesling this year. Super exciting. This also was produced in 100% stainless steel, no malolactic fermentation in it. That way we retain the crispness of the apple and the Riesling. I'm sorry, the wild plum and the Riesling. It just got bottled as well. Look at the wonderful color of that.
And the legs, you can see it just from the color.
The wild plums that we use have kind of that blush on one side of them, but they're mainly yellow wild plums with just a touch of redness to them. So it brings out more of the yellowness of the wild plum. This is your last one. This smells great. So there's going to be a little bit more spiciness from the Riesling in there this year, and you still have that floral bouquet of the wild plum, but it's not as pronounced. It's a little bit subdued due to the Riesling, and I think that's going to be a little bit more pleasant, a little bit more approachable to more people.
It reminds me kind of like Gewürztraminers. Do you think that'll be a closest?
It's close
to the,
definitely.
it's different. Of course,
definitely, yes. Definitely a little bit more spicy, a little bit more like a Gewürztraminer. Would pair really well with lighter cheeses, lighter meats, and so forth. It's just really a nice, fresh, crisp wine as well. So it pairs with a lot of foods, appeals to a lot more people. So it's a really well-rounded, well-balanced wine, great for picnics, great for just to get together, and it's also a nice wine that you actually don't need to have any cheese or food with it. If you just want to have a nice glass of wine,